Well, can Catholics smoke? I sure hope so. Otherwise, I'm in a lot of trouble. Okay, this should be a relatively quick take, and this is going to be one of those episodes that begins and ends with a quote from the Catechism. In the Catholic Church, it is not a sin to use tobacco products, and we get that teaching primarily from Catechism paragraph 2290, which says, "The virtue of temperance disposes us to avoid every kind of excess, the abuse of food, alcohol, tobacco, or medicine. Those incur grave guilt who, by drunkenness or love of speed, endanger their own and others' safety on the road, at sea, or in the air." The Catechism is addressing the use of food, alcohol, tobacco, or medicine under the subheading of the respect for health that we ought to have for ourselves, and within the context of the virtue of temperance. Obviously, using anything in excess that causes active harm to the body would be prohibited by the Church, which is why the Church is using very precise language here. In Catechism paragraph 2290, the Church is speaking specifically of the abuse of food, alcohol, tobacco, or medicine. You see, the Church is applying an old Latin proverb as part of her moral theology here, and that Latin proverb is abusus non tollit usum, or the abuse of a thing does not prohibit the use of that thing. So we are permitted to use those things that the Church describes here, food, alcohol, tobacco, or medicine, and by exercising the virtue of temperance, we are to use those things in moderation and to avoid abusing them in excess. So tobacco in and of itself is not an evil. And in fact, the moderate use of tobacco, whether it's through smoking, chew, dip, or even snuff, is permitted by the Catholic Church. And in fact, many of our saints have used tobacco products throughout history. St. Philip Neri used snuff so much that he actually eroded the soft tissue of his nose away. And it's no secret that St. Pio was an avid smoker and another user of snuff. And Blessed Pier Giorgio is often depicted as drinking and smoking with a bunch of his friends. So the question may arise, why do I smoke? And the simple answer is because I enjoy it and because the Church doesn't condemn it. And still, many people may find smoking distasteful, and that's perfectly fine. If you don't like to smoke and you don't like people smoking around you, I'll respect that. But I think people cross a line when they use their tastes to determine the morality of an action. Whether or not you like something does not determine its moral good. Just because you don't like something doesn't make it sinful. And it's with that knowledge I can move forward and enjoy smoking my pipe.